Hi, it's Brad. I'm in the BlueHaus finishing and casting room, and I want to show you the cherry wood machine bodies that have their first coat of polyurethane. This dries, we'll sand them and put on a second coat, and probably 3 or 4 in total. Those are coming along pretty well, and they're all right for test pieces, but there's something else I want to try. Let's go to the machine shop. I want to make a machine body where the grain is continuous across the front, along the top, and down the back, and also across the side. And you need a pretty wide piece of stock for that. Fortunately, because we milled this cherry here on site, I think I have in stock what we need. Here's the piece of stock I'm looking at, and we'll have to remove like probably up to there, get past that hard grain there. But I've got all of this where I think I can salvage what I need. This piece is nearly 12 inches wide, so that's going to make a beautiful, beautiful machine body. But first we have to mill it down to dimension. There's our piece of trimmed stock, trimmed to length. Now we've got to take care of some cupping issues and get it down to the proper thickness and dimensions. Then we'll trim up the edges and go from there. We're gonna sneak up on this in very small increments. We'll start with taking off a 32nd because I want to see what the wood's gonna do as I release internal stresses. It's gonna be close. All right, because of the cup and the board, how you relieve the stress on one side of the board is really important. Otherwise, you could end up going beyond your target thickness because the board will just keep warping in the direction, in the wrong direction. So I'm gonna watch that really closely because I have to take care of this. Let's see that. Wish me luck. Just a little bit more. But we're close. I think we're gonna end up running these a little undersized, which is okay because it's an outside dimension, not an inside dimension. that's a problem. So I'm never gonna get down that far, but that can be on the inside. This will be the outside. If I can get that corner and that corner, I think we'll be good. Just a little closer. A little bit more. All right, I got the parts laid out, and I'll show you what happens to the grain when these get cut out of this masterpiece. So we have the front of the machine body, the box goes there. And now this grain, instead of cross grain, because we maximize our material that we get because it's thinner, so the grain will run this way, obviously. But what you'll see is the grain running up, over, and down the back. So this back piece will be reversed. This is the top, and you'll see the front grain run right into the top. That's going to be gorgeous. So we got one there and one here as well. So here's our front piece in that orientation, then your top, and the back. This is going to be pretty cool. To the table saw. Okay, so to finish up today, I'm just gonna rip the sides straight, parallel, and call it a day. I don't think I have what it takes to do the precision cuts for those pieces, because you want the saw curve to be precise, so one piece blends right into the next piece. You don't want to take any excess material out in between the pieces, and I just don't know if I have that today. But I can rip. Here we go. I'm going to throw some mineral spirits on here just to see a little bit more grain definition. See what we're dealing with. Oh, that's pretty. Let's check out this other one. Not bad. Not bad for homegrown. So this is the cherry that was growing on site, and this tree in particular came down in a storm, and we came across it in the woods. We didn't even know it was there. But when we did, and we recognized it for what it was, we're like, we have to mill that. That has to be turned into something beautiful instead of just laying there. So there you go. Stay tuned, more to come.